Hello painters, it's Debbie from acrylicpouring.com, and today I'm back for a little bit of painting fun. No crazy experiments today, just some fun, so that's always nice. As you can see, I've prepared my canvas. I've just put some black around the sides and in the corners here, and I'm just using my regular economy black. I'm also using a nice deep bright red from Blick Acrylics and a gold. So I've got the gold here, and for the gold I've also added in a little bit of the mica sparkles, so we'll see how that dries. We won't see it, I don't think, as much when the paint is wet, but because it has the Floetrol it tends to look a little bit dull, but once it's dried I think this gold mica will really show up in our pour. So that's the gold, and the last one I've got is this one, which I've been dying to try out for a long time. These are the Folk Art Colour Shift paints, and this one is Purple Flash, and it's kind of purple and, well, like iridescent, you know, I'm not sure how you would describe it. You can see in the video just at the top there. So I'm interested to see how this one will work out. So in terms of my mixture, I've got the red and the black. These are already pre-mixed in my squeezy bottles, and these will be around 2 parts paint to 1 part Floetrol, and then water as necessary, up to about another 1 part of water to make them into a pourable consistency. So that's the red and the black. And then the gold, as you know, I've mixed in with the mica, and I've also mixed that one with around 50% Floetrol and water. It's gone a little bit thick. So let me just add a drop more in there. Oh, that was probably a bit much, got over enthusiastic, we'll see. So the red and the black don't have any additives, but the gold here does have 2 drops of this coconut milk dimethicone in it. So that's in the gold. I haven't put any in these two because these are already pre-mixed, but these ones where I mixed them fresh, it's easy just to add a little bit of extra in there. I think that's good for the gold. And then this one is the Purple Flash, and this one is the paint along with around 50% Floetrol, and because these craft paints are already that much thinner, it really only had a few little spots of water, and again I added in 2 drops of the coconut oil dimethicone. I'm going to do a flip cup, and you can see I've already leveled my canvas. I've got my little levels in there, so I think we're ready to go. And what I want to do today, and I haven't got any white, so normally when I do a flip cup, you know, white is the predominant colour, but I never get any white in my pours anyway, so I don't know why I bother with that. So I'm going to do a lot of black, and then half the gold, and then let's go with a lot of the red. So I'm mixing these in quite a lot. I don't know whether that will be a good idea or whether they'll all end up just mixing with the black, and in the end all I'll end up with is a black pour, but we will see. I want it to be dramatic, you know, I want the black to be there with all of these rich dark colours and the metallic, especially, you know, with the colour shift, because I think the colour shift is going to look really good against the dark paint, from what I understand from reading other people's information on how best to use it. It looks good with dark colours. So we will see. As you know, I always start off with some kind of plan, and then, you know, this kind of painting is unpredictable, so we'll never know what we're going to get. But I figured if we just throw it all in a cup, see what comes out. The dimethicone it's only in the 2 colours, so we'll see how that affects it too, compared to the previous trials that I've done with the dimethicone. Let's add a bit more of the red in there, and some more black. So it's got a lot of black. Maybe I should put some more red. We'll see. So the red and the black are really falling through these other 2 colours. So it looks as though the gold and the purple are lighter than these others in terms of their pigment density, which is good because hopefully these will feature well when we flip the cup up. If they're the lighter colours, hopefully they'll feature on top and we'll get a very colourful pour. But of course, with black being our base colour here, it could be that it will look very, very bright and colourful when I pour it, but then once it dries, the black might take over. You know, the colours will darken anyway as they dry, and if they have black behind them, then they may go very dark, but we will see. Anyway, the cup is looking really good. Let me see if I can zoom you in, and we'll wait for it to refocus. So as you can see, there's lots of really cool stuff going on in the cup, so that gives me a lot of confidence that hopefully when we do our flip, we're going to get lots of interesting stuff on our canvas too. So I'm just going to give this a quick turn over, and then as usual I'm just going to go and make myself a quick cup of tea and leave this for a couple of minutes, and we will come back for the big reveal shortly. Okay, so I've let my cup sit for a couple of minutes just to let all those colours drain down through, and I have to say the sides of the cup are looking absolutely scrumptious. So fingers crossed that we're not just going to get something that looks black, because there's a lot of black paint in here. Okay, let's go for it and let's see what happens. Yay, it's not black, or at least not so far anyway. It's looking good. Okay, so I'm just going to drizzle a little bit out on these corners while we leave that paint to just spread out a little bit on its own and wait for some of the cells to form there. So I thought by preparing the canvas just with the black paint today, if I didn't have too much, I wouldn't actually be too bothered today. If all I had was black with some little some dribbles of metallics coming over the side on top of the black, I thought that would look quite nice. Sometimes I just like it when the sides of the canvas are a single colour and then you have the dribbles coming down over. I think that looks really nice too. Oh, the bottom of that cup is fabulous. I think it'll be too dark, you won't be able to see, but it looks lovely in there. Oh, that purple and gold together. Wow. Right, let me just clean off my palette knife. Wow, that is looking amazing. I don't want to move it. I should have had more paint. I never learn, never have enough paint, because now I don't want to move it. It looks so fabulous. So let's see what we can do. Let me zoom out a little bit. No, you're probably okay there. I'll get my cloth on hand because it's probably going to be messy. Oh, even where I've just tipped out of the cup, these little bits here, these are really gorgeous too. So let's hope I can tip this and cover the canvas and still keep a lot of this really gorgeous activity without losing some of it. Don't fall off the sides, paint. I love you. I love you. Okay. Oh, I've gone quiet. I'm concentrating. Wow. Oh, it's lovely. Purple's looking nice. Everything looks so sparkly. Wow, very sparkly. You know that I like my, oops, getting all over my watch, my rich dark colours and anything that's kind of glittery and sparkly. And I thought with the red and the black, that the red and black is always my husband's favourite colour combo. So I thought that he would like this one too. And I was keen to try that colour shift purple. Wow. Well, I didn't have to worry about covering the sides because I definitely had enough paint. So I'm just going to let that sit. My hands are extremely messy. I'm going to go and wipe them up and then we'll come back and take a look. Wow, I'm absolutely blown away. This is fantabulous. Absolutely fantabulous. The gold, just the shimmer from all of the gold mica, it's throughout the whole painting. So it looks really good everywhere. You know, in these darker areas here too. Wow, just the dark area, the purple, the red, the black, the gold. I love this. I absolutely love it. I know the colour scheme isn't everyone's choice, but those kind of rich, deep colours, they just appeal to me so much. They're so fabulous. And this colour shift paint, the purple and the gold, wow, it's just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And the cells are all going down over the side. Wow, I'm absolutely delighted. So I've got quite a little bit of runoff in my tray. It does look really, really dark, but I'm going to see if I can do something with it. So I need to just stop the video. I'm going, oh goodness gracious, that's lovely. I'm going to snap a few pictures of it while it's wet, and then see if I can move it out the way onto something else, so that I can see if I can use any of this these drips, because I'd like to see if I can use get a mini canvas out of these drips, because this paint's so gorgeous. I don't want to waste anything. Okay, let me clear up and I'll be back and we'll see if we can do a mini. Okay, so I've set that other one to one side, and you can see I've got this big puddle here. Unfortunately, the cups with the paint from previous paintings are kind of welded to my tray now, so I can't even get them out the way. But I am going to try and use my knife, see if I can get some of this up here onto the canvas. I don't know how it will work, but it does look lovely there. Too nice to just leave it there wasting in the bottom. So let's see if I can make anything of it. I might not be able to, but I'd like to give it a try. Just because it's also glittery. And you know I love my shiny things. Anything shiny. So let's see. It's very dark though, unfortunately. Kind of the black, I guess, which is run off mostly, and so most of what we've got here is kind of black. Let's see if I can make anything with it. See, I'm concentrating again now. I'll go quiet when I'm concentrating. It's like I can't speak and think and paint and everything all at the same time. So how does that look? It is dark, I have to say. It's very dark. Can you see? It's sparkly though, and the colours are nice. If I just run it a little bit. Oh yeah, running it kind of makes these lighter areas a bit more stretched out. Let's see what we can do. It's unfortunate that I can't do a dip because the damned cups are welded to the tray there. I should have probably done it without the tray, in which case it would have fallen onto the plastic. Of course, with the black paint I was actually trying to keep it a bit tidier if I could, because the black paint, it just kind of, it's much harder to clean up. It just takes over everything. Use a lot of cleanup, and there's black paint around. Okay, so it looks very deep and rich and dark and sparkly. So I think that one is a winner. We'll have to see how it dries. I'm going to put it on a little cup off to one side, and we'll see. I don't think there's much else I can do. I am going to try and, I've got another little canvas, so I will try and give it a go with another one and see if I can pick up some of these lighter areas. And there's some nice purple in that over this side too, so I might pick that up. So I think that was pretty successful. More successful, oh, I'm covered in black paint. More successful than I expected actually, although it's very dark. So again, as we said, you know, I'll have to wait and see how it dries, but it looks good for now. So hang around and I will show you what it looks like when it's finished. And glossed, and it looks pretty damn spectacular, I have to say. You know, I really like the dark rich colours and metallics and things anyway, but with this one it's really nice. There's so much gold in here, in the obviously larger patches here, but even all of these cells, they're just outlined in gold. Don't know if you'll be able to see. Can you see? And these blue cells have got just gorgeous gold outlines and things to them. And this is the whole area here with the colour shift paints. And as you do move it around, they do change colour and they just shine so much. So I think I'm calling this one another success. I really like it very much, and I hope you've enjoyed watching and following along with the creation of this one too. See you over at acrylicpouring.com, and don't forget to come join us in the Facebook group if you aren't already a member. See you there soon.